And it's the last last game of the regular season here at the Den. It's the 11-16 Southwestern Jaguars taking on the 17-9 Palomar Comets. I'm joined by assistant coach Tyrone Shelley. Coach, thank you for joining us once again. It's the last game. You played against these guys once already. It was a close game. Did you learn anything from that contest? What do you plan on implementing from that?
We got to close out on three-point shooters. So we got to locate the shooters, know where they are every time on the court, not to let them get off shots today.
This is your first season as a coach. What were some takeaways from this season for you?
Just how hard these guys work. Even in the off-season, it was a short off-season, but these guys work really hard. And, you know, it's always a long season, so you got to stick to your guns, you got to believe in yourself, and you just got to keep going. And, yeah.
There were some up and down moments throughout the season. You had some ebbs and flows, some good winning streaks, some losing streaks. What were some of the biggest takeaways from you this season?
How much better our guys got and how much they started trusting each other late. Wish we would have had it early, but late they started trusting each other a lot more. And you can tell we're like I said, defensively we're really good. So that's one of my takeaways.
You guys are 8-7 in conference play. With a win today, you'll finish above 500. That's something you could hang your hat on.
Definitely. You got to take your wins and losses at this level. So if we can do that, it'll be great for us.
Palomar is second in PCAC play. With a win tonight, they make playoffs. What is the message to Southwestern tonight?
We want to end our season. We may not make it to the playoffs, but we want to win tonight.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate your time. Best of luck to you. Southwestern going to try to play spoiler tonight in PCAC play here at the Den. They're best at home, 6-5 overall. Once again, it's 11-16 Southwestern taking on 17-9 Palomar. Palomar is 10-5 in conference play, second in PCAC play. And give us a quick moment. We're going to catch up with those starting fives from both sides. My mask kept getting in my mouth. Should have just did it with. It was the last one. I should have just did. Southwestern in the white bottoms, white tops. Palomar, black bottoms, black tops. The red and white trim. Starting five. It's sophomore night at Southwestern. Devin Hilliard, Jay Norton, Mission Bay guards. Both sophomores, Alex Archer, Paris Smith, and Sean Sanderlin. The other sophomore that's getting the start here tonight, Smith. Starting to implement himself down low. We'll see how he does tonight. Southwestern in that man-to-man defense. Nice pass down low. Body check as a player on the ground gets the ball, kicks it, and leaves an open three. As we're back. Starting five for the visiting Palomar Comets. Freshman guard standing at 6'3", leading the team in minutes, Chad Robinson, Chris Howard, Andrew Malott, Nathaniel Washington, and Clyde Harris. Freshman forward averaging 9 points per game. Sean Sanderlin from the corner connects and responds with a three, ties the game up. We have a foul on the floor away from the basket. That's on Sean Sanderlin, his first personal. Paris Smith, last game versus City, had 14 points. In the game before that, had 20 points against Cuyamaca. Jay Norton getting the start tonight. He's guarding and stripped away by Archer. Archer will slow the tempo. Jay Norton had 10 points last game against City. It's a player that's been stepping it up of late. He has the ball. Tries to look down low to Smith. He's fronted nicely by Howard. 10 on the shot clock. Alex Archer, crossover, gets inside. Nice interior pass to Paris Smith with the easy bucket. Smith utilizing his body, creating that space from the ball and the defender. And Jaguars with the lead. 5-3. Almost stolen by Hilliard. Scooped up by Robinson. He tracked it down nicely. Robinson from top of the key knocks it down, falling to the ground. Great execution right there. Nice concentration by Robinson. Comets regain the lead, 6-5. Hilliard poked away from behind, all by himself. The ball was tipped, so Millot had to slow down. Robinson again from downtown, short on the shot. Rebound Archer. Coach Wallace wants them to push. Hilliard, spin move. Nothing there. Nice help defense by Washington. Washington on Archer. Tried to get it down low. Gets it to Sanderlin from 17 out. Sanderlin backs down his defender. And a bounce pass. He would have been better advised just to go straight up with that. A little over 3 minutes into this game. Comets with 2 threes. Southwestern with 1. Paris Smith with the only field goal inside the arc. $10 on the shot clock. Hilliard on Millot. Millot uses the pick. Goes left. Off the glass with the right. Nice job. Paris Smith just unable to stay with the shifty guard. And that will be a timeout on the floor by first-year head coach Kyle Wallace. We'll take a quick break here as well on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Okay. And thank you for staying with us here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. D. Sanders checks in along with Devin Lee. Sanders has been the hottest shooter out of Southwestern. He's averaged 3 threes in the last 4 games. Had 3 last week against City. Devin Lee as well checks in. One of their better free throw shooters, shoots above 40% from beyond the arc. Norton high ball pressure by Millot. He'll make Norton work the ball down. Palomar on the man-to-man defense. Once again, Palomar's second in PCAC play, 10-5 overall. And the push from behind on Clyde Harris. His first personal, team's second. Kevin Davis also on the court. Davis sets the pick for Lee. Lee drives left, cut off by Millot. Near side pass to Norton, guarded by Robinson. Sanderlin guarded on top by Millot. Has a size advantage. Gets inside, poked away. No, it wasn't. Sean Sanderlin just lost control of the ball on the way up. And Paris Smith will replace Sanderlin. Quick breather for Smith. He'll be guarding Chris Howard, the sophomore forward. Lee regathers quickly, steps back up. Loose ball to the cup, kick near side. Robinson from top of the key, rims out. Rebound, Palomar, and the putback. Clyde Harris with the offensive rebound and putback, giving the Comets a 5-point lead. D. Sanders off the pick. Palomar will switch. The handoff to Norton. Norton to the cup, off the glass and good. Off balance shot by Norton. And the good finish. Norton's first field goal. Cuts deficit to 3. Robinson off the handoff. Back to Millot. Richardson with the pick. The switch. Norton on Millot. Deflected by Norton. 3 on the shot clock. Malot's going to have to throw it up. Spin move. Yeah, that one extra pass was too much. Shot clock violation as Charlie Barnes and Alex Archer check in. Barnes will see the court for the first time today, replacing Kevin Davis and D. Sanders. Charlie Barnes, another player that shoots better than 40% from beyond the arc. Palomar's largest lead was 5, 10-5. Jaguars can tie it from 3 or cut the deficit to 1 with the field goal. Norton had the space to go up. Pass down low to Smith, and Smith fouled on the way up. Let's see how that play developed. Norton does a good job. He had some space to pull up, like I said, but was a little selfish and passed it down low to Smith, who definitely has the body, has the advantage. Smith, a good free throw shooter, shoots about 70% from the line, short on that shot. Ogbabor and McNabb check in for the first time today, replacing Malott and Harris. Paris Smith with 1 field goal already. That free throw gives him 3. Cuts his deficit to 2. Nice job by Paris Smith on the hedge. Robinson had to give it up to McNabb. Back to Robinson in the corner, guarded by Norton. Ogbabor to the cup, rises, and is fouled on the shot. The blocking foul on Alex Archer. His first, the team's second. And Ogbabor will head to the line, the freshman guard, standing at 6'3". Shoots 75% from the free throw line. Off the mark on his first attempt. Ogbabor gets the shooter's roll, goes 1 of 2 from the line, sends the lead back to 3. Palomar is going to make Southwestern work the ball up court. They break the press. Norton didn't have the numbers. He'll pull out and reset. Still 15 on the shot clock. Palomar will drop into a 2-3 zone. First time we've seen this here in the first half. Charlie Barnes from downtown, nothing but net. Nice job by Barnes, making the defense. Ties the game at 11. Coming up on 7 minutes here in the first half. Southwestern with 2 threes, Palomar with 2 threes. Game knotted at 11. Southwestern on a 6-1 run. Turnaround jumper, nice defense down low by Paris Smith, creating the difficult shot. Palomar will draw back in the man-to-man zone. Charlie Barnes shot him out of that one. Ten on the shot clock. Norton uses his body and a little too much body with the forearm. You can see Norton had the size advantage. The step back created a little bit too much space with that push-off as D. Sanders checks back in, replacing Norton. Norton's gotten inside the lane a few times, had the ability to elevate, has just been unable to convert here early. 7.5 into this first half. Game tied at 11. Both these teams faced each other about 2 weeks ago. Palomar won 53-49. Malott loses the dribble. Loose ball scooped up by Alex Archer. Devin Lee. The kick near side, Alex Archer. Nice pump fake. One dribble, pull-up jumper. Archer's good. His first field goal. Jaguars back with the lead. Yeah, Archer looked like he got fouled on that jumper as well. No foul call. Jaguars on an 8-1 run. Lee poked away from behind. Loose ball. Malott. Palomar looking to push. Malott. Ogbabor. Step back. Hezi. Good defense by D. Sanders, not falling for it. 11:30 and counting here in the first half. Southwestern with a one-possession lead. Palomar. That was Zion Latson. Knifes through, gets fouled on the way up. He'll head the line to shoot two. Latson gets up a little slow. Hit the floor a little hard. That is the fourth team foul by Southwestern. Latson, 60% free throw shooter from the line, averages about 5 points per game. Good on his first attempt. Yeah, and that's an illegal lane violation. So the referee was talking to Ogbabor, and Ogbabor, with his back turned towards the play, walked in late, and it'll be a shooting violation nonetheless. Jaguars still with the slight edge, up 13-12. Palomar has yet to turn the ball over on this full court press. Southwestern doing a good job in breaking it, although it hasn't been the cleanest of breaks on some attempts. Still effective. Charlie Barnes, head fakes. Gets inside the lane. Nice bounce pass to Archer. He head fakes. Gets a defender in the air. Blocked out of bounds by Latson. Good defense by Latson. Archer trying to draw contact on that pump fake. 11:02 in the first half. Two referees meeting in front of the Palomar bench. Now over to Coach Wallace. So right now they're talking about whether that point is going to be counted after Ogbabor came in late. So there's a lot going on for one free throw. We're going to take a quick break here to try to figure it all out on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Stay tuned for first half action. Jaguars 13, Comets 12. So it looks like they denied the point on the lane violation on the free throw attempt, on the second free throw attempt of Latson. 11 minutes left here in the first half. Archer inside the lane, elevates, gets his rebound back, loose ball, scooped by Malott. One and done for Southwestern. Palomar with 2 threes, Southwestern with 2 threes at this point. Palomar had the largest lead of 5. Offensive rebound over Archer, and Archer had his hand straight up, but gets called for the foul. Nice rebound by Nathaniel Washington, the freshman forward, standing at 6'6". Has 1 or 2 inches above the 6'5" Alex Archer. Washington good on his first attempt. Ties the game at 13. Fresh bodies come on to the floor. Sean Sanderlin in for Southwestern, replacing Alex Archer. Devin Lee also comes back in, replacing D. Sanders. Mickey Chu led all Palomar scorers against Southwestern last game. It's onto the court for the first time today. And the Comets regain the lead, 14-13. Norton guarded by Pedesalou. Lee on the drive. Tries to look down low, kicks it near side to Norton. Norton will rise from three and knocks it down. Norton now with 2 field goals, give him 5. Jaguars regain the lead up 2. Norton leads all Jaguars scores. Washington in the corner, pump fake, baseline drive. Kicks to the corner, nice ball rotation. Chu for 3. The ball rotation leaves Chu open from beyond the arc. And Comets regain the lead. As mentioned, Chu had 14 against Southwestern in their last contest a couple weeks ago. Pull-up jumper from Norton, deflected. Sanderlin rips that one away. The reverse layup is good. Great effort by Sanderlin, keeping the motor going. Sanderlin now with 5 as well. Chu drives, kicks. Nice help defense by the Jaguars. 10 on the shot clock. And the travel violation. Nice half-court defense by the Jags. Before that, I wanted to show you, or make sure you saw Devin Lee on the reach for on the defensive end, creating that travel violation. Kevin Davis checks back in, replacing Sean Sanderlin. Jaguars can extend their 1-point lead. Lee on the drive, and the offensive foul on the Jaguars. The illegal pick on Kevin Davis, as Sanderlin will replace him. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the first half. Back and forth action. Largest lead here in the first half was Palomar up 5, 10-5. Jaguars went on an 8-1 run at one point. Washington, no threat from beyond the arc. Robinson has a 3 already. Mickey Chu kicks to Robinson. Baseline drive, pushed by Norton. That will be the 7th team foul. So this will be a 1-and-1 for Palomar. At 8:30 remaining in the first half. Robinson almost one and done, but not before the rebound of Washington. Now loose ball. And the possession arrow pointing towards Jaguars. Jaguars catch a break. Usually so good on the defensive glass. Today I've already allowed at least 2 or 3 offensive rebounds. Lee cross-court pass to Norton, crosses the timeline. 15 on the shot clock. Devin Lee tries to get the interior pass down low, wasn't there, fronted nicely by Howard. Norton on top, 5 on the shot clock, step back jumper from 19, nothing but net. Nice looking stroke from Norton, he now has 7. Norton got the start today. It is sophomore night, and he leads all Jaguars scores. Sends the lead to 3. Crossover by Robinson's not going anywhere. Malott, little shimmy, rises, and knocks down the 17-foot jumper. Not bad defense by Lee. It's a nice looking shot from number 22. He has 4. Cuts the deficit back to 1. Nice bounce pass to Paris Smith in transition. We don't see too many transition points. Jay Norton playing a great first half here today with the assist. Paris Smith has 5, extends the lead back to 3. 7 minutes remaining. Malott off the side of the board. Southwestern has some numbers. Norton too strong on the shot. Malott guarded by Lee. Had Washington on the cut. Saw him a little too late. The switch on top. Almost stolen away by Sandelin. Tried to time that one. Malott from the corner. Weak side rebound. Barnes. Sanderlin tried to time that one perfectly off the handoff. Slowed it down just enough to disrupt the flow. Coming up on the 6-minute mark, Jaguars up 3. Norton looking down low, wasn't there. Devin Lee from 3. One and done, rebound Howard. Robinson pushes the tempo, kicks it to the top of the key. Chu off the front iron. Now under 6. And we have a timeout by first-year head coach Kyle Wallace. Southwestern up 3. We'll take a quick break here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Stay tuned. And going through the scores for Southwestern, leading all scores, for the matter of fact, is Jade Norton with 7. Charlie Barnes has a 3. Alex Archer has 1 field goal with 2. Paris Smith has 2 field goals and a free throw with 5. And Sandelin knocked down that first 3 to get the scoring started. Added a field goal after that. He has 5. Jaguars up 3. And on the other side, it's Robinson and Chu each with 3. Malott with 4. And a couple free throws from other players. Not a lot of scoring here in the first half. That's been the MO from Southwestern from the get. It's whether they could score enough points. They held Palomar to 53 points in their first contest. Sanderlin too strong off the glass. Nice cut. Or nice drive, excuse me. Palomar averages about 73 points per game. As mentioned, they were held to 53 at home in their first contest. Robinson had the open look, passed it up, 15 on the shot clock. Step back jumper from Ogbabur, short on the shot. .507, Jaguars up 3. Palomar continuing to apply full court pressure. Archer will break the press, cross the timeline, and set the offense up. Under 5 minutes remaining. Behind the back. Tries to look down low, and just the spacing was not there. Sometimes you get in a little too low. I mean, from that short, Archer had the size. He does such a good job elevating above defenders. I want to see him take that shot. But as mentioned, Paris Smith doing a much better job implementing himself as this season's gone along. Really, the Jaguars guards doing a better job in getting the ball to him as well. Malott pull-up jumper in the mid-range game is working for Malott today. He now has half a dozen. Cuts deficit to 1. Andrew Malott averages 11 on the season out of Temecula. Archer, there he goes. When you're that close, Archer with the size, why not? His second field goal of the night, give him 4. Sends a lead to 3. Robinson down low to Howard, gets inside. Nice move by Howard to get the shot up. Nice little spin move, uses the left, very nice. Howard averages 8. That's his first field goal. Cuts the deficit back to 1. 3:30 and counting here in the first half. Jaguars' largest lead up 3. Archer from the corner, short on the shot. That just didn't look good off the hand. Malat in transition with the left. Beautiful finish by Malat. He now leads all scorers with 8. And Comets regain the lead, up 1. D. Sanders, pull-up jumper, tough shot. Now under 3 minutes remaining. Palomar back with the lead. Their largest was 5. Southwestern's largest was 3. And Alex Archer, a silly foul away from the basket. They're in the bonus. They'll head to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Lee checks back in, replacing Archer. And Barnes checks back in as well, replacing Sanders. The 1-and-1 rattles in by Mickey Chu. Oh no, that's McNabb. The freshman guard goes 1 of 2 from the line, extends the lead to 2. Jaguars can tie or regain the lead. Archer kicks to Barnes. Had the shot, decided not to take it. 15 on the shot clock. Norton tries to look down low. Barnes will get it again. Barnes baseline drive, kicks to the corner. Devin Lee for 3, and the Jaguars regain the lead. Nice looking shot. That's Lee's first field goal. Jaguars up 27-26. Looked like good defense by Paris Smith. Was just a little too late. Nice interior move once again by Chris Howard, the sophomore forward. Makes his first attempt. Ties the game at 27. As Andrew Malat checks back in, replacing McNabb. Joseph Pedesalo also in. And 1 of 2 from the line again are the Comets. Game's tied at 27. This is Lee on top. The crossover gets inside. Barnes inside. Sanderlin gets it poked away. Malat one-on-one with Barnes. Malat goes up and gets the roll. Palomar regains the lead, up 2. Malat now has 10, leading all scores. He averages 11, right at that mark. Jay Norton with the crossover, gets inside off the glass. Unlucky on the roll. Howard uses his body, goes up, a little too strong off the back iron. Under a minute remaining. Jaguars down 1 possession. Lee off the right side. Lee with his second field goal, give him 5. Ties the game at 29. About 13-14 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Howard tries to back down Smith, uses his pivot foot. I was going to say well, but took 1 too many steps. Shot clock is off. Southwestern will try to settle for 1 last shot. Lead down low to Sanderlin. Sanderlin with the left. He now has 7. Malat, the Euro blocked from behind by Sanderlin. And the ball goes out of bounds with 0.4 second. Sanderlin with 7 and Norton with 7. The leading scorers for Southwestern. They put 0.4 second back on, so it's 0.8. Quick shot, poked away, and that's going to be it. Exciting first half action here at the Den. Jaguars were down 5 at one point, go back and forth, and finish the first half with a 31-29 lead. It is sophomore night, so stay with us as they're going to present a few of the sophomores here at Southwestern. And we're in. As mentioned, leading all scorers for Southwestern with 7 points. Jade Norton had 1 3 and 2 other field goals. And Sean Sanderlin also with 7. It's the first time I've heard noise other than myself here at the game. So there are 3 sophomores. They all 3 started tonight. That was Norton, Hilliard, and Sanderlin. Jay Norton is the first person to be announced. The sophomore guard out of Mission Bay has gotten it going of late, has really started the season off well as a starter. Mid-season, missed some time due to COVID and other issues. Was just really unable to get into a groove, but has really brought it on of late. Had 10 points in the last game against City and has 7 here today. Has played well. 3 field goals and a couple assists. Sophomore guard out of Mission Bay has been a pleasure to watch. And Jay Norton, joined by his father. For the first time in a long time, there are fans here today. It's nice to see, especially on sophomore night, when players should be recognized for all their hard work. And Jay Norton once again with a nice applause. Gives the flowers to Dad. Dad says, I got a mom to give to these. Talking about the flowers. And Devin Hilliard, the next sophomore to be announced. He's played with Jay Norton for the past 6 years. The same year as Jay Norton, both sophomore guards out of Mission Bay. Devin Hilliard, at the beginning of the PCAC play, started off hot, leading the Jaguars in scoring with 15, 16, 17 points the first 3 games, and has really been an integral part offensively and defensively. Has been about as consistent as they've been as far as guards go for Southwestern. He dealt with some injuries midway through PCAC play, but has come back healthy and has definitely been a big part of this run for Southwestern towards the end of the season. As you can see, Norton and Hilliard give each other big hugs. And Sean Sanderlin has 7 points here tonight. Had 17 points the last time these two teams played. And you talk about consistency. Sean Sanderlin has been that guy for the Jaguars this season. He's been the most consistent player as far as starts go, and when the Jaguars have needed a guy to rely on the most, it's been number 22, Sean Sanderlin. Leads the team in points per game and really does just about everything in the box score for the Jaguars. I'm trying to think. Since we've been broadcasting, I don't think there was one game where Sean Sanderlin didn't start. So as mentioned, about as consistent as they get, Sean Sanderlin has been a pleasure to watch and has been a big part of this Jaguars' success. Every time he has a big game, Jaguars have a big game. And that'll do it for the 3 sophomores for Southwestern. Yep. Just checked in with Coach Wallace. I think we're going to talk to him on the way back out. He's going to go talk to his teammates real quick. Or talk to his team. He's the coach. It wouldn't be his teammates. Wallace is going to go talk to the team. He'll be back. We have about 10:40 and counting from second half action. Exciting first half, about as exciting as it's been here at the Den with a quality opponent. As mentioned, Palomar second in PCAC play with a 10-5 conference record. If Southwestern can beat them tonight, that will knock out Palomar from the playoffs. That was the message to the team. We'll see if that pans out in the second half. Stay tuned for second half action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. And we're here courtside, sophomore night with first-year head coach Kyle Wallace. It was sophomore night. Recognized 3 sophomores. You know, Sanderlin, about as consistent as it's been, starting almost every game for you guys. Jaden Norton has got it going of late, which has been nice to see from the sophomore. Hilliard really done it on both sides of the ball all season long. Nice to see those guys get recognized tonight.
Yeah, they put in the work since day one, and they're 3 really great kids, and they take care of business in the classroom, and they've taken care of business on the court, and I just want to reward them for all the hard work they've done.
Exciting first half, back and forth action against a quality opponent. Yep. We know some of the things that it's going to take to win, but just talk about being able to compete against a high-quality program like this.
I thought we did a good job doing some things that we need to do to be successful. I think we need to defend at a higher level, maybe to hold them to a few less points. Yeah. And we just need to keep playing with some confidence. I thought we did, as the half went on, we played more confidence. We just sleptwalked for about the first 3 or 4 minutes again.
This will be about probably the last time we catch up with you at halftime, being the last game of the regular season. What are some of the things that have stood out to you as the season's gone along?
That we've gotten better every game. We've gotten better every day, and we haven't quit when it hit the fan in the middle of the season, when it hit it hard. We dug in, we kept grinding, and we finished this season on a better note than people probably thought we were going to.
Yeah, I was going to say, the last 10 games, you guys are probably like 7-3, 6-4, something along the lines of that. What contributed to that success down the road?
Just putting in the work every day and being confident in your abilities and the hard work that you have put in, because if you put in the work every day and you go into a game, you're always going to be confident in your abilities, always.
First year as a head coach, was it as exciting as I told you it would be?
It was very exciting. It was a grind. I had a really great group of kids. I'm very fortunate that the first year we had this group, and I'm looking forward to building our success next year.
Well, there's still one half left to go. Good luck to you, Coach. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your effort. And it's 31-29 Southwestern with the slight edge, back and forth action. They can knock off the second-place team in PCAC play, but they got to play 2 halves. We'll see how that ends out here at the Den on the campus of Southwestern College. We are just 1 minute away from second half action. Stay with us on the Cali Photo Sports Network. And as both teams come back onto the court for second half action, it's Jaguars 31, Comets 29 here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Leading all scorers was Andrew Malott, the freshman guard out of Temecula. He had 10. And then there wasn't another player with more than 5 points. Chad Robinson had 3, Chris Howard had 3, Mickey Chu had 3, and a few other free throws. Explains the 29 points. Definitely held under their season low. This ball intercepted by Kevin Davis. Jay Norton leads all scorers with 7 short on that shot, or is tied with Sean Sanderlin. And Jay Norton now leads all Jaguars scorers with 9. Extends the lead to 4. Sanderlin has 7. Paris Smith and Devin Lee each with 5. Alex Archer with 2 field goals with 4. And Charlie Barnes had that 3. Ended the first half with his only field goal. Paris Smith done a good job down low on the box. This one intercepted. Back-to-back turnovers for Southwestern. And Sanderlin gives it right back up. Nice on-ball defense by Clyde Harris, the freshman guard. Southwestern's largest lead. Chad Robinson falls to the floor. Felt he got fouled, no call. Hilliard, guarded by Robinson on top. Wants to get it to Norton. Norton not doing much off-ball movement. Doesn't get it. Sanderlin guarded by Washington. Sanderlin tries to get it down low to Davis. Not there. Hilliard knifes through. Bounce pass to Davis. 3 on the shot clock. Going to have to put it up. And that one was short on the shot. Malat outlet pass near side to Harris. Cross court to Robinson. Malat will slow it up. Still leads all scorers with 10. All coming off field goals. 5 field goals on the night. Couple nice pull-up jumpers off the dribble. Nice looking guard out of Temecula. Averages 11 a game, stepped out of bounds. And that's 3 offensive possessions for the Comets to start the second half and 3 offensive turnovers. And because of it, Coach O'Neill will call a timeout to regroup. We'll take a quick break here as well on the Cali Photo Sports Network. It was quick, it was concise, and all it was don't turn the ball over. The words from Coach O'Neill, 22nd year head coach out of Palomar. As mentioned, 3 offensive possessions and 3 turnovers. Southwestern doing a much better job, and that's one thing Coach Wallace talked about. Got to play a little bit better defensively. It's been their MO. Top 5 in the state on the defensive end. Southwestern running that free throw line extended offense. Near side Hilliard, one-on-one. He'll get doubled by Washington. Near side Davis tried to move before he had the ball. Turnover Southwestern. Davis had a lot of room in front of him. Tried to attack that space before he had the ball in his hands. Malat. Dribble drive with the left. He's fouled on the way up. That quick step by Malat. We've already seen him a few times finish with the left. Freshman guard only stands at 6 foot. Shoots about 45% from the field. Noah Woodby did lead Palomar with 16 points per game. He's been injured the past 6 or 7 games. So they really had to rely on the freshman guard out of Temecula. Misses his first attempt. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Give him 11. Cuts the deficit back to 1 possession. That was the first point for Palomar. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Still without a field goal. Norton, guarded by Harris. Uses the pick off of Washington. The help, defense by Malat, poked away. Another turnover by Southwestern. Robinson, Malat was open. He was asking for it. Robinson saw him a little too late. Robinson wants the pick. Malat on top, guarded by Hilliard. Robinson was trying to come off an off-ball pick. Fell to the ground. This is Robinson guarded by Norton. Malat will step in rhythm from downtown. Long rebound, Paris Smith. Palomar still without a field goal. 3.5 minutes into this second half. Hilliard inside, spin move. Coach O'Neill wanted the travel. No call. Sanderlin backs down Robinson, has the size advantage. The help defense blocked by Washington. The ball will remain Southwestern's on their baseline. They said Palomar did have possession of that ball at one moment on the save. So a new shot clock. Yeah, and that's what Coach O'Neill is asking, if that's a change of possession. And they didn't really have possession on the save. I was trying to make it up. I'm with Coach O'Neill, but nonetheless. Hilliard had the size advantage, kicks it to Davis in the corner, and Davis connects. Davis's first field goal of the night. Sends the lead to 6. Jaguars' largest lead of the night. Chu hands it off to Robinson from downtown. Rebound, Hilliard. Palomar still without a field goal. Now 4.5 minutes into this second half. Norton, step back, got Malat in the air, decided not to shoot it. Norton, between the legs, uses his left, high off the glass. No foul on the shot. Got knocked down by Harris. And Sanderlin, a little too aggressive, gets called on the blocking foul. That is the second team foul on Southwestern. As Chris Howard checks in, replacing Zion Latson. Robinson off the ball, drives to the right, doesn't get the roll. Sanderlin with the rebound, outlet to Hilliard. Hilliard guarded by Robinson. Sanderlin tries to look down low to Davis, fronted by Malat. Sanderlin gets inside, spin move, nice hands by Robinson. Harris gets fouled on the way up, count the bucket and one. Way to use the left, Clyde Harris. His second field goal and Palomar's first field goal. A little over 5 minutes into the second half as Sanderlin heads to the bench, replaced by Charlie Barnes. Harris unable to complete the three-point play. Jaguars still up 4 with 14:35 and counting. Palomar dropping in a 1-3-1 zone right now. The corners are susceptible to this defense. Along with ball movement. Davis from the corner. Weak side rebound, Paris Smith poked away off the forward. Paris Smith had that ball initially poked away and the loose ball knocked off his leg. One and done for Southwestern. Coming up on the 14-minute mark here in the second half. Malat off the pick. Gets by Smith. Hilliard tried to get back in play. Dottie kept his hands up. See if we could catch that. Great job by Hilliard in fighting back. We've seen him so many times this year come off the weak side, and you can see Hilliard. He's trying to plead his case, saying he kept his hands up, but he did bring his hands down as Malat went up. Andrew, 1 of 2 from the line, make it 1 of 3. Still leads all scorers with 11. And Malat goes 1 of 2 from the line again, 2 of 4 on the night, and cuts the deficit to 1 possession. Southwestern breaks the press easily. Doesn't do much with it. Palomar drops back in the man-to-man defense. Under 14 minutes remaining. Norton, dribble drive, kicks to the corner. Barnes tries to look down low, blocked by Robinson, loose ball. Davis on the way up. Nice strong finish by Davis with the baseline drive. Saw some space, came out from under the basket. Davis now with 5. Sends the lead back to 5. Robinson wanted Chu, was defended by Barnes. Gets it down low on the box. Chu defended well by Barnes, hands it off to Robinson, guarded by Hilliard. And a little breakdown on defense right there by Southwestern. Robinson with his first field goal in the second half. He has 5. Cuts the deficit to 3. Hilliard will pull up from downtown and drills it. Hilliard now with 12, leading all scorers. And the drive by Chu, he now has 6. Cuts the deficit back to 4. Norton now with 2 threes, has a dozen. Palomar back in that man-to-man defense. Hilliard has a size advantage, rises in the lane, and gets the home roll. Hilliard with his first field goal. Takes advantage of the undersized guard, and Malott elevates in the lane. Extends the lead back to 6. Southwestern's largest of the night. Under 12 minutes remaining in regulation. Nice defense by Paris Smith, but the quickness of Howard again. His second field goal, both coming inside the lane. Cuts the deficit back to 4. Kevin Davis, baseline drive, reverse layup. And Davis now has 7. Beautiful baseline move by Davis, and the finish sends the lead back to 6. Seeing some quality basketball here tonight at the Den. Nice job by Norton fighting through the screens. Robinson gets the bounce. You can see Norton just trailing action after fighting through the screen. And Robinson gets the bounce. He now has 7, cuts the deficit to 4. 10:56 remaining in regulation. Jaguars up 4 on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Be back with second half action. And as both teams come out of their timeouts, Jaguars up 4 in back and forth action here in the second half on the campus of Southwestern College. Kevin Davis leading all scorers in the second half with 7 points. And then Jay Norton has 5 in the second half. He leads all scorers with a dozen. Devin Hilliard also has a bucket. And then on the other side, Chad Robinson with a couple of field goals. He has 7. Chris Howard has 5. Clyde Harris and Mickey Chu each with a field goal as well. .15 on the shot clock. Chu back to Malott, loses ball, regains possession, guarded by Norton. Malott drives to the right, kicks to the corner, on top. Harris short on the shot. Coming up on the halfway mark. Hilliard, pull-up jumper from 17, well contended by Chris Howard. Came out to contend, made it a difficult shot for Hilliard. Now we're at the halfway mark. Jaguars had their largest lead, up 6, now up 4. Halfway through the second half, poked away by Hilliard, but he stepped out of bounds before he could save it. Sean Sanderlin checks in, replacing the sophomore guard Devin Hilliard, who will get a quick breather. Sanderlin had 7 points in that first half. He's scoreless in the second. It's been Kevin Davis in the second half. All 7 of his points coming in this half, really within the last 5 minutes. Malott down low to Howard. Misses the putback, but the second chance opportunity by Harris, he converts. He has half a dozen, cuts the deficit in half. Sanderlin will cross the timeline. 15 on the shot clock. Norton guarded by Chu. Norton tries to look down low to Davis. Nothing there. 6 on the shot clock. Sanderlin's going to have to do something with it. Gets inside. And the ball intercepted by Harris. Ball poked away. Southwestern will regain possession with a new fresh shot clock. Davis drives, kicks to Sanders. Sanders has been averaging 3 threes in the last 4 games. He's scoreless here today. As Alex Archer checks in, replacing Paris Smith. It will be Jaguar basketball on their own baseline. 23 on the shot clock. Davis, weak side box. Backs down his defender, rises. Put back, no good by Sanderlin. Ball being jousted for up high. Bodies hit the floor. Great effort by both sides. Possession arrow pointing to Southwestern. Can they convert on this third second chance opportunity? With under 9 minutes remaining. Archer on the box. And he'll just dribble this one out to reset. Still a lot of time on the shot clock. Sanders knifes through the defense. No foul called. High off the glass. Didn't hit the rim. Archer hits the floor. Bounce pass intercepted by Malott. And Kevin Davis pushed Malott from behind. That will be the 5th team foul on Southwestern. To only 1 team foul of Palomar. And Coach O'Neill giving the referees his opinion. Definitely being more vocal as this game's gone along. Have already had a few discrepancies. This is a big game for Palomar. They win, they're in the playoffs. They lose, and it's going to be tough. Yeah. And the travel violation inside the lane. Nice defense by Kevin Davis on Howard. Howard averaging 8 points per game, has 5 today. But the strong down-low defense by Kevin Davis didn't give up any ground. Sanderlin has a size advantage on Howard if he could back his defender down inside. We'll see if he does that. Sanderlin gets inside. Kicks it to D. Sanders from the corner. And that one in and out. Malott cut off by Sanders. Under 8 minutes remaining in regulation. Ball intercepted by Davis. Norton, pull up from 15, knocks it down. Norton now leading all scorers with 14. 7 in the first half, 7 in the second. Sends the lead to 4. Oh, that looked like good defense. Oh, did he? Oh, I thought he might have put up 2 thumbs, meaning a jump ball. Man. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Sanderlin looked like he was in good position, had his hands straight up. And the foul is called on 22. Clyde Harris. Good on his first attempt. He has 7. Alex Archer checks in, replaces Jay Norton. Norton heads to the bench with 14, leading all scorers. And Harris goes 2 of 2 from the line. Give him 8. Cuts the deficit back in half. Under 7:30 and counting here on the campus of Southwestern College. Jaguars play much better at home, 6-5 overall at home compared to 3-8 on away games. They can improve to 9-7 in conference play with a win here tonight. Hilliard on the drive, and the blocking foul is called. McNabb gets up, angry, wanting that call. Let's see. I can see why McNabb is a bit angry. Hilliard went right through the chest of McNabb, but McNabb did have his feet moving, and that's what the referee called. That is the second team foul on Palomar. And the tough interior pass to Davis is intercepted by Robinson. Palomar can tie or take the lead on this possession. Down 2. Malott had 5 field goals in that first half, is held without a field goal in the second half, and McNabb gets fouled on the way up. Got fouled on the arm. That is the 7th team foul by Southwestern. Palomar will be in the bonus from here on out in the second half. McNabb is 1 of 2 from the line. The southpaw misses his first attempt. His only point coming from the charity stripe. Freshman guard is a 50% free throw shooter. And McNabb goes 1 of 2 from the line, 2 of 4 on the night. True to his overall numbers on the season. Cuts the deficit in half. Southwestern up 1. Yeah, and the foul from behind. Yeah, Palomar didn't want it, but that was a push from behind. Sanderlin is a big boy. For him to jerk his body like that, there has to be a big body running into him. Something has to knock off Sanderlin. He stands about 6'5", 220. Southwestern up 1. Sanderlin inside off the glass. Can he get his rebound back? Strips it away and jump ball. Possession arrow, Palomar. Nice job by Sanderlin staying with that possession. Just unable to finish on that first attempt. Sanderlin will head to the bench, replaced by Paris Smith at 6:25 remaining in this ball game. Palomar can regain the lead here. They were down 6 at one point. Their largest deficit. Malott pull-up jumper from the elbow. Nails it. We've already seen a few mid-range jumpers from Malott, and Palomar regains the lead. That's his first field goal here in the second half. He now has 14, leading all Comets scores. Hilliard with the left, and is fouled on the layup. Hilliard dribble drive, beats Robinson off the dribble. Help defense just got there a little too late. That is the 4th team foul on the Comets. Hilliard, 72% free throw shooter on the season. Hits his first attempt. Ties the game at 48. And the Jags regain the lead. 49-48. We have a full timeout on the court. We will take a quick breather as well on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Back and forth action. Southwestern 49, Palomar 48. Stay tuned. And with under 6 minutes remaining in Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play, Jaguars up 1. Jaguars had their largest lead, 36-30. But Palomar, you knew they weren't going to go away quietly. Looks like Southwestern playing a little zone defense, a little zone match defense. And Mikey Chu, who led all Comets scores with 14 in their last contest, has been held quiet today with only 5. 5:30 remaining in regulation. Davis, Archer, Smith, Sanders, and Norton on for Southwestern. Norton. Sanders pump fakes. Pull-up jumper off the glass. 1 and done for Southwestern. Malott off the dribble. Has been difficult to defend here today. Malott guarded by Norton. Dribble drive, blocked by Norton. Size advantage of Norton helped right there. His length was beat initially, but Norton knew he had that closeout speed and the length. Sanders tries to get it down low to Davis, nothing there. Archer, guarded by Robinson, has a size advantage. Go up. Yeah, once again, Archer with the size advantage. Once he gets that deep, why not? As Robinson was just trying to play catch up. That is now the 5th team foul on Palomar. Archer will be shooting 2. First attempt is good. As Sanders heads to the bench, replaced by Sean Sanderlin, the sophomore guard. Archer had 2 field goals in the first half for 4. Goes 2 of 2 from the line. He now has half a dozen and extends the lead back to 3. Still a 1-possession game here on the campus of Southwestern College. With a win today, Southwestern can stay over 500 in PCAC play. Oh, no travel violation. That was a pitter-patter on the step inside. Chu on the drive. Oh, and then they call a foul. Chu just ran into a wall in Paris Smith. Smith, poor guy, didn't even see him coming. Saw him too late. Chu just really ran. Paris Smith, I mean, Chu didn't have much available there other than just trying to run into Smith and create the foul. Created the contact, created the foul. It's a 1-and-1. That was the 8th team foul, and Chu's good on his first attempt. Give him half a dozen. And Chu, 1 of 2 from the line. Southwestern still up a deuce. 4 minutes and counting in regulation. Last regular season game for Southwestern. Can they play spoiler at home against a good Palomar Comet program? Archer gets inside and gets called on the push. Nice on-ball defense by Chu. Yeah. And Hilliard will come in and replace Archer. .345 and counting. Malott, after 5 field goals in the first half, only has 1. Chu from top of the key, off the mark. Rebound Norton. Norton has had an exceptional game here tonight. Maybe his best of the season. Leading all Jaguars scorers with 14, couple assists, few rebounds. He's done it all here tonight. Sanderlin inside has a body. And the flop. Yeah, no call on the flop. Sanderlin with the basket. Sanderlin, his first field goal in the second half, he now has 9. Extends the lead back to 4. Southwestern doing a good job on the defensive end. Malott in the corner. Chu on the drive, bounce pass down low. Kicks to Malott. This one from downtown. And the clutch 3 by Malott, nothing but net. Malott now has 17, leading all scorers. And cuts the game to 1 with 2:49 remaining. Timeout Jaguars. We're going to stay here. Andrew Malott, the freshman guard, led all scorers in that first half with 10. And he's getting it going late in the second half. He has 7 in the second half. Oh, give him 17, leading all scorers. He's looked exceptional off the dribble and he's showed his range here tonight. Jay Norton, 7 in that first half, 7 in the second half. He leads all Jaguars scorers with 14. Kevin Davis scored on back-to-back-to-back trips. He has 7 coming all in the second half. Devin Hilliard has 4 with a field goal and 2 free throws, all coming in the second half as well. It's been balanced scoring from the Jaguars here today, as we've seen for most of the season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in the box score for Southwestern. And for Palomar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players in the box score. But it's been the Andrew Malott show. Freshman guard out of Temecula leads all scorers with 17. His first 3 and a big one. Just looked confident on the shot. He had a feeling it was going to go down once it left his hands. 2:49 and counting. Can Southwestern hold on to this 1-point lead? Uh-oh, that's dangerous. And the backcourt violation, the double team by Malott and Chu. 2:40 remaining in regulation. Southwestern had a 6-point lead. Palomar's not going away quietly. They need this win to have a playoff berth. But the Jaguars are testing their skill here today. Chu on the drive, kick to the corner. Robinson will fake the pass, rise from 3, and connects. Regains the lead up 2. Clutch shooting from the Comets, back-to-back threes to regain the lead. Jaguars down 2 at the 2-minute mark. Hilliard spins off the pick. Kicks to the top. Kevin Davis for 3. In and out. And the foul on the rebound by Hilliard. Kevin Davis has had a good second half. Had a good look. And is that, I want to say, that's the fifth personal foul on Hilliard. That is the 10th team foul. So Palomar is in the double bonus. And that will do it for Hilliard. Ends his night with 4 points. Barnes comes in and replaces him. Howard goes 0 of 2 from the line. Game still within 1 possession. Jaguars can tie or take the lead with a 3. Barnes off the pick of Smith, guarded by Malott. Try to get it down to Smith. Norton from downtown. And the Jaguars regain the lead up 1. Norton now with 17 3 threes on the night. Norton, after that shot, can easily say this is his best game of the season, going out strong on sophomore night. Howard unable to respond. That one in and out. Coming up on 1 minute. It's been Norton here in this second half. A couple big threes. And that last one to give Southwestern the lead. Norton hesitates. Finger roll. The putback by Davis. Unable to go down. Malott didn't see Norton from behind. Robinson got Sandelin in the air. 15 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that putback by Davis for the crowd that we have here. I mean, a nice looking crowd for the first time back. Let's see, 3, 6, 10, 12, 25, 30, 40. Yeah, we got close to 50 people here in attendance. More and more people have been coming as this game's been getting later in the game. 32.2 seconds remaining in regulation. Back and forth action. Jaguars up 1. It was the back-to-back threes by Robinson and Malott to give Palomar back the lead. And then a huge three by Jay Norton, the sophomore guard out of Mission Bay, with his biggest game of the season. Had 7 in that first half. He has 10 in the second half off of 2 threes. Jaguars have 10 team fouls, so Palomar is in double bonus, and only 5 team fouls for Palomar. The shot clock stands at 16. Game clock stands at 32.2. Davis, Norton, Sanderlin, Barnes, and Smith on for Southwestern. Malott off the double pick. Well guarded by Norton. Chu guarded by Barnes, drives right. Kicks, Robinson will have to throw it up. Had way more time than that. Ill-advised shot. Norton will hold on to it. Yeah, there was still 3 or 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Robinson had a good look. I'm not sure why Southwestern is celebrating here right now. There's still 14 seconds in the game. 6 team fouls over to Hilliard. And Hilliard will head to line to shoot 2. A 72% free throw shooter on the season. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Averages 8 points per game on the season. He has 4, all 4 coming in this second half. All 3 sophomores have contributed here tonight. Hilliard with the 1-and-1. The loose ball, it looked like it was off. Ooh, that looked like it was off of Palomar. We'll see right here. Ooh, that was 50-50. That one could have went either way. Malott with the ball. Palomar could advance to the playoffs. Kick to the corner. Robinson for 3. Short on the shot. Rebound, Sanderlin. Sanderlin with the 1-and-1. That was the 8th team foul. The sophomore forward averages better than 70% from the free throw line. 3.9 on the game clock. And Coach John O'Neill in his 22nd season will call a timeout to regroup, come up with a play, and try to ice Sean Sanderlin. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere here on Cali Photo Sports Network. 56-55 here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Jaguars with the lead. This will, I would say, in Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play for the Jaguars, this would be their biggest win against a 17-9 Palomar Comets squad. Palomar 10-5, their second place in Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play. But this game is not over yet. Sean Sanderlin is at the line with a 1-1. Sanderlin has 9 points on the game. This is his first free throw attempt of the night. Sanderlin nails the first attempt to go up 2. One timeout remaining for Palomar. Sanderlin goes 2 of 2 from the line. And Coach Wallace will call a timeout. All right, so we're going to stay here. Might as well. Last game of the regular season. Jay Norton stepped up in a big way here tonight. He has 17 on the game. 10 of those 17 points coming in the second half. Sean Sanderlin with 2 clutch free throws right there. Extends the lead to 3. Alex Archer had 2 big free throws. Devin Hilliard also 2 free throws in this second half. So Southwestern is 6 of 7 from the charity stripe here in this second half alone. And on the other side, just looking at the scores and who might want to try to tie this game, Chad Robinson and Andrew Malott. Those 2 guys have been the scorers for Palomar here in this second half. Robinson has 10 on the night, 7 of those 10 coming in the second half, and Malott has 17, leading all Comets scores. Only 1 3 on the night, but that last 3 giving the Comets the lead back. Southwestern has a chance to get into the playoffs with possibly a win here today, but Palomar, their season can end with a loss here tonight. This is Howard, and they'll call a quick timeout now that they're in the front court. So 2.3 seconds. So Southwestern has a couple different options right here. Coach Wallace could foul, knowing that they are in double bonus and they could only get 2 points. If they shoot the 3, which is probably going to be a difficult shot, knowing that Southwestern has to just to defend the 3, I don't know. You can look at it both ways. Obviously, fouling a Palomar player will have them head to the line to shoot 2, so they cannot tie the game, meaning Palomar will probably have to try to make the first attempt and then miss the second attempt for a putback. I don't know, does that sound better than a difficult shot from beyond the arc? Out on the court for Norton, or out on the court for Southwestern, is Norton, Davis, Hilliard, Sanderlin, and Barnes. Chu, Robinson, Harris, Malott will be taking the ball out. McNabb as well. You got to look for Robinson off a pick. Looks like Chu's going to be coming off a pick. McNabb is going to have to throw it up for 3. Off the mark. And Southwestern wins a tight ball game here at home on sophomore night. They play spoiler and beat the Palomar Comets 58-55. Southwestern improves to 12-16 on the season, but the bigger record, 9-7 in PCAC play, above 500. That's something they could hang their hat on. Palomar drops to 17-10. We'll see if they're able to make the playoffs after that loss here tonight. They dropped to 10-6 in conference play. Thank you to everyone who has tuned in throughout the season. We much appreciate it. We went from 5 people to 2 people. Once again, a big thank you to Erica Cardenas, Tim Gahn, Kevin Bear, and Ramon Scott. They helped us out throughout the season. Unfortunately, we had to cut down to 2 people. It was just me and Pablo Espinal, the producer and cameraman extraordinaire. We tried our best. Hopefully we brought something. There he is. It was just us 2 this whole time, probably the last, I'd say, 7 or 8 games. So it was a great way to end the season on a high note. As mentioned, 12-16 overall, 9-7 in conference play. That will end a good regular season for Kyle Wallace and Tyrone Shelley in their first season. Congratulations to them as they end on a high note. Congratulations to the sophomores, Sean Sanderlin, Jade Norton, and Devin Hilliard, who all contributed tonight. Jade Norton led all scorers with 17. Sanderlin had 11. Hilliard had 6. So all contributed in major ways on sophomore night. And Southwestern finishes the season on a high note again. Once again, thank you to all our viewers and people who have helped us out throughout the season. For my partner, Pablo Espinal, I'm Bowe Fertig signing off. Until next season, we'll see you then on Cali Photo Sports Network.